Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe, now this start video. The return of Jack Damon in Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 9. A Favor is a bittersweet moment for fans of the show. The character's return highlights a major missed opportunity for the series, showcasing a deep flaw in how NBC handled the best relationship that Kelly Severide had in years. The latest episode not only answers several long-standing questions, but it also introduces new arcs that could shape the remainder of the season. While there's a lot happening across Firehouse 51, Severide's storyline, in particular, stands out, raising questions about the direction of his character and the missed potential of his bond with Damon. Since the winter hiatus, One Chicago has returned with new episodes, providing fans with more drama, tension, and character development. Episode 9 brings a mixture of familiar faces and new dynamics, which is typical of the series. The Firehouse staff is moving forward with their respective challenges, and yet Severide's evolving connection with his long-lost brother proves to be one of the more engaging developments of the season. The new year begins with some positive news at Firehouse 51. Two of the most dependable members of the crew, Christopher Herman and Mouch McColland, both passed their exams, opening up a significant shift in the Firehouse's operations. With Stella Kidd temporarily away, Mouch steps in to take over Truck 81. This is a lighthearted and welcome change in an episode that otherwise deals with much darker themes, especially concerning Joe Cruz, whose past mistakes come back to haunt him in a significant way. While these developments carry weight, they still take a backseat to Severide's storyline in the episode. As the plot progresses, Severide finds himself temporarily teaching at the OVI, Office of Fire Investigation, where his path crosses once again with Jack Damon, the half-brother Severide barely knew existed. Their reunion brings about a fascinating dynamic that holds both promise and a deep sense of regret. Jack Damon was first introduced in Chicago Fire Season 12 under mysterious circumstances. Initially, Damon was revealed to be Benny Severide's secret son, making him Kelly Severide's half-brother. Severide had no idea about Jack's existence until Damon found his way to Firehouse 51. The two quickly bonded, with Severide stepping into a mentorship role for the younger Damon. It was a compelling addition to the series at the time, introducing a new family dynamic that seemed poised to grow. However, this development came with its own set of challenges. Due to the time jump between seasons, much of the build-up to the Severide-Damon bond was glossed over, leaving viewers to play catch-up. Despite the rocky start, Severide and Damon's relationship had the potential to be one of the most intriguing aspects of the show, but the promising connection was abruptly cut short. Jack's exit from the show, orchestrated by Chief Dom Pascal, was as sudden as it was disappointing. Damon openly defied orders from Kidd, a decision that ultimately led to his firing. It felt like a sharp and unnecessary turn for a character that had previously shown so much promise. While it was clear that his behavior was a problem and the firing was warranted, the abrupt shift in his character was jarring and left fans disappointed. While Damon's defiance was a clear issue in the narrative, the real problem was how the show handled the transition from a character who was initially likable to one who seemed insufferable almost overnight. His behavior felt out of place with the character's established persona, and there was no real explanation for why he suddenly turned hostile toward his family and colleagues. The shift was poorly executed, leaving viewers questioning why the show chose to turn Damon into a troublemaker, especially when his character had the potential to be a steady presence in Severide's life. What made the whole situation even more frustrating was that Severide's relationship with Damon had become one of the few sources of genuine emotional connection for the firefighter. With his best friend Matt Casey long gone and Chief Bowden no longer in the picture, Severide had little left in terms of personal relationships outside of his marriage to Stella Kidd. Damon represented a rare opportunity for Severide to bond with someone on a deep personal level, someone who understood him in a way that others did not. Instead of exploring this intriguing dynamic, the show chose to sever it, leaving Severide with even fewer meaningful relationships. Despite the disappointing way in which Damon was written off, his return in Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 9, offers a glimmer of hope for the future of Severide's character. His reappearance as a student in the class Severide is teaching provides an opportunity to reignite their relationship, though this time under different circumstances. Their reunion at OFI offers a unique environment for the two brothers to reconnect, away from the high-stakes tension of firefighting. This more relaxed atmosphere allows them to explore their shared history, discuss their differences, and build a rapport that could make their dynamic even more compelling. One of the key strengths of this new development is that it allows for some distance between Severide's personal life and his professional life. Since Damon is now working in a different firehouse, the narrative can afford to keep the brothers' interactions at arm's length. This separation could be beneficial for both characters, as it allows them to maintain their bond without the pressures and complications that would arise from working together at Firehouse 51. The potential for conflict is still present, but the tension now lies in their differing worlds, making the interactions between Severide and Damon more interesting. Moreover, the reunion gives the show an opportunity to explore some much-needed character depth for Severide. The lack of strong relationships in his life has been a consistent issue throughout the series. Bringing Damon back fills that gap, adding another layer to Severide's personal journey. It provides him with an emotional anchor outside of his marriage to Kid, something that could deepen his character arc moving forward. Though Jack Damon's return is a welcome one, it remains unclear how his role in Chicago Fire will unfold from here. His current status at another firehouse means that any potential future collaborations between him and Severide will need to be carefully crafted. It's important for the writers to strike the right balance between keeping their relationship central to the plot, while also respecting the unique challenges that come with working at separate locations. The possibility of Damon eventually rejoining Firehouse 51 could also open up new avenues for storytelling. It would be interesting to see how the other characters, especially Kid, would react to Damon's re-entry into the fold. Given the emotional weight of the reunion at Molly's, where Damon shared a friendly exchange with the rest of the crew, it's clear that there is still a place for him within the team. However, the dynamics at Firehouse 51 have shifted since Damon's departure, and it's unclear how he would fit into the established order now. It would have been ideal for the writers to explore Severide and Damon's relationship more thoroughly, allowing for deeper conversations about their shared past and the father they both lost. This was a bond that could have provided emotional richness to the show, yet it was squandered far too quickly. Moving forward, the writers have the chance to rectify this mistake by placing more emphasis on their bond, allowing viewers to witness the complexities of a brotherly relationship that has yet to fully unfold. In the end, the return of Jack Damon to Chicago Fire could serve as a vital turning point for Severide's character. It opens the door to exploring new emotional depths and strengthens Severide's personal arc in a way that was previously lacking. The potential for meaningful storytelling between the two brothers is significant, especially if the writers allow their relationship to grow naturally. While the show has a long wait to go to fully make up for the missteps of the past, this return offers a chance to right the course. For Severide, it's an opportunity to find a connection that goes beyond the pressures of his job and marriage. Fans can only hope that this development leads to a richer, more balanced portrayal of Severide's life moving forward. The return of Jack Damon in Chicago Fire Season 13, Episode 9, proves that NBC missed a golden opportunity to explore Severide's best relationship in years. The sudden firing of Damon and the disruption of their bond was a misstep that detracted from the emotional depth of the show. However, with Damon's return, the series has a chance to rebuild this connection and provide Severide with the personal relationships he desperately needs to continue evolving as a character. By allowing Severide and Damon to reconnect outside the high-stakes world of firefighting, Chicago Fire has the potential to craft a relationship that is both heartwarming and dramatic. Whether or not the show takes full advantage of this opportunity remains to be seen, but for now, The return of Jack Damon is a welcome development that offers hope for a deeper, more compelling exploration of Severide's character in the future.